Royal sisters go viral. Princess Leonor and Sofia's emotional reunion melts hearts. A palace. A stage. Cameras rolling. But no one expected this. A reunion. Emotional. Pure. Two royal sisters. One unforgettable embrace. And the world stopped to watch. They were raised under the brightest spotlight in Spain, destined to embody duty, tradition, and the weight of monarchy. Yet, behind the jewels, uniforms, and ceremonies, Princess Leonor and Infanta Sofia are still just sisters, bound by blood, by memory, by a love that only the two of them can understand. And when they met again, after months apart, something extraordinary happened. It was at the palace courtyard, surrounded by courtiers, journalists, and a carefully selected audience. Leonor had returned after weeks of military training, wearing the proud uniform of a cadet, shoulders straight, face serious. The nation had watched her transformation into the future queen. But in that moment, she wasn't Spain's heir. She was simply a sister, searching the crowd for someone who knew her before the crown ever touched her head. And then came Sofia, tall, graceful, slightly shy, but glowing with unmistakable pride. The cameras caught it, their eyes locking across the crowd, a silent recognition that words could never capture. The steps quickened. The embrace was inevitable. And when they finally collided in that tight, emotional hug, everything else fell away. The court disappeared. The cameras blurred. Even the crown itself seemed irrelevant. It was just Leonor and Sofia. Sisters. The internet erupted. Millions replayed the moment, some in tears, others in awe. Comment sections filled with phrases like, "This is what true royalty looks like," and, "You can't fake that kind of love." Why did it resonate so deeply? Because in a world of staged appearances, this was raw, unplanned, and achingly human. But this reunion wasn't just about a hug. It carried history, memories stretching back to their childhood days at Zarzuela Palace. Running in the gardens, whispering secrets under the covers. Standing side by side at ceremonies, holding each other's hands when the eyes of the world were too heavy. That bond had been tested by distance, Leonor at the military academy, Sofia away at international school. Months apart, separate paths, separate duties. But the reunion reminded everyone, no matter the roles, they remain inseparable at heart. Why was this so important for Spain? Because the monarchy itself is often viewed as cold, distant, a relic of formality. Yet here were two young women redefining what it means to be royal. Their closeness became more than just sisterly love, it became a symbol of continuity, stability, and modern humanity within an ancient institution. And the curiosity deepens. What does this reunion mean for Leonor's future as queen? Will her reign be defined by the warmth we saw in that hug, or will the pressures of power harden her as they did so many rulers before her? More importantly, what role will Sofia play? She is not the heir, but the embrace showed she is not in the shadow either. She is the confidant, the anchor, perhaps even Leonor's strongest ally when the storms of monarchy inevitably come. The moment was fleeting, but its echoes were immense. Political analysts commented that the display of affection humanized the royal family at a crucial time, strengthening their connection with the younger generation of Spaniards. Social media experts noted that the clip spread faster than any official speech, ceremony, or proclamation. It was authenticity, not protocol, that captured the digital age. And then comes the question, what happens next for the sisters? Leonor will soon face greater responsibilities, leading ceremonies, representing Spain abroad, making decisions that carry historical weight. Sofia will navigate her own path, balancing her individuality with her support for her sister. Will she remain the quiet shadow? Or will she rise as a figure of strength in her own right, redefining the role of a royal sibling? Their reunion has sparked debates not just about monarchy, but about family itself. People saw their own sisters, their own reunions after time apart, their own tears reflected in the royal embrace. That is why it mattered. Because it wasn't just about Spain's future queen. It was about love, the kind of love that defies cameras, crowns, and the passage of time. Let's not forget, this isn't the first time Leonor and Sofia have captured hearts. Remember their childhood appearances, the way Sofia comforted Leonor during nervous public speeches. Or how Leonor shielded Sofia during overwhelming crowds. Each small moment was a chapter leading to this viral climax. Their reunion wasn't random, it was the culmination of years of visible loyalty, trust, and sisterhood displayed before an audience that has grown with them. But even as the world melts over this embrace, challenges loom. The Spanish monarchy faces scrutiny from Republicans and skeptics. Every gesture, every word, every silence is analyzed. And yet, in the middle of political storms, Leonor and Sofia have offered something unshakable: authenticity. That may be their greatest power. As the embrace went viral, commentators drew parallels to other royal siblings across history. Some were torn apart by power. Some became rivals. Some stood united against the world. Which path will Leonor and Sofia follow? Their reunion suggests unity, but the pressures of destiny have a way of testing even the strongest bonds. Still, the hug endures. Replayed, reposted, reshared. A symbol. A memory etched into Spain's collective heart. Not because of its grandeur, but because of its simplicity. Two sisters. One embrace. Millions moved. And so the story continues. The world will watch their next steps. Will their bond remain unshakable under the crown's weight? Will Sofia's role grow as Leonor's expands? Will Spain's monarchy transform from cold tradition into a living image of love and loyalty? One thing is certain, their reunion was more than just a moment. It was a message. To Spain. To the world. To anyone who has ever missed someone they love. Royals or not, Leonor and Sofia reminded us of something eternal. Family is the heart of every throne. And that truth melts hearts more than any crown ever could.